All right, Cameron, thank you for coming out, man. I appreciate you stopping by. How you doing today?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. So, my listeners, they want to find out when it comes to fitness, when it comes to music, we all do the same thing. We all listen to those songs that gives us motivated, gets us going. Right before working out, I thought what better way to do it to ask somebody that I know who makes music on a regular basis. So before we get started, I want you to tell our listeners a little bit about yourself and what do you do?
All right, I'm Kameron Benton, but I go by Papi Leva, and I'm an upcoming rapper. Born in Memphis, Tennessee. Been in Fort Worth, Texas about 5, going on 6 years. Shit, yeah, just do music. That's all I know to do.
Okay. So before you became this artist, tell me about what was going on before that. What was some of the things you were doing before transitioning, coming to Dallas, and sort of thriving in your career that you're doing right
now? Before I was actually that I decided to become an artist, getting in trouble. Pretty much getting in trouble made me want to write more because I was always in detention, ISS, everything you can think of, and they had me writing, like apologize to the class or whatever. I write. And then I signed up for like this creative writing class, and then from there I just fell in love. I did poems. I wrote a couple plays, actually in high school, and I went to college for 2 years. Did graphic design. Cause I always drew like sketches and shit. And from there, it just molded into music. Everything just kept molding into music.
So during that time, you was learning how to make music, or was you using those things at those times to sort of establish and create what you're doing now?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So, becoming from that, were there any main musical influences that you had, maybe during that time, that sort of got you to this point now? Maybe while you were younger in detention, in ISS, doing things like that.
My music, I would say my idols, Lil Wayne, Bow Wow, T.I., Chris Brown. Those the main ones I looked up to.
Those main ones.
The main ones. Soulja Boy, Tiger, the whole Young Money, Cash Money.
So what is it about those people that sort of got you interested in music?
I feel like
each one specifically.
Okay, in 2000 I was 7 years old, so I feel like Bow Wow. I fell in love with hip hop when I heard Bow Wow when he was younger, and then I felt like Wayne kind of made me like, yeah, I can do this. Cause Bow had the swag, he had the girls. Like, damn, if he can do that, I can do that. And Wayne, he's so lyrical, the metaphors and all that. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to do this. That's what made me want to do rap. Wayne. So Bow introduced me to rap, and then Wayne kind of like secured that.
Okay. Was there a debate going on in your head before transition to music? Maybe you was like, maybe I don't know. The same thing when it comes to people working out. Like maybe I should. I don't know if I can. Was there a debate going on too?
It was. I had a self-debate, self-doubt. I was self-doubting myself, like, would they accept me? I don't even know what to talk about. How can I be a rapper if I don't have nothing to talk about? And then me just like growing up, going through stuff. It's kind of like I grounded myself and like I got something to talk about. And then once I accepted myself, I felt like everybody else would. But I had to be real myself first before anybody else would think so.
Okay, gotcha. So I want you to walk our listeners down sort of the path of what it takes to create a song. What does that process look like to you? You told me before you were creating poems, doing those things. So what does that look like now? Is that a month-long, week-long process? Do you have to sort of take things in and observe things for a moment and get yourself together and then write them down?
It's simple for me. I can just click into it. This podcast honestly can spark an idea. I can watch the video, play it back, spark an idea. But it normally take me a day or so to come up with an idea. And then my friend back in Tennessee, Jay, I call him like, hey, bro, do this beat sound right? You think they gonna mess with it? Or like, I may write a hook down or I freestyle to him. Like, nah, bro, I don't think this is it. And I go from there based off his like advice. It's easy. It takes me like a day.
Takes you about a day?
A day.
Okay.
Tops.
So how would you describe the music that you typically create now? What would that be sort of classified as?
I would classify myself as a melodic rapper. Melodic party.
What does that mean?
So party, I would say like a Soulja Boy Tiger, but melodic, it'd be like a Drake. Cause everybody, I know a lot of people that say, "Oh, you sound like a Drake," and I'm not even like a big Drake fan,
Mm-hmm.
but they say he's like the godfather of it. So I would say Drake. Drake, Sway Lee.
Drake Swaley.
Yeah.
That's
Cause you know they rappers, but they also sing.
Mm.
They in their feelings. That's what like a melodic is.
Mm-hmm.
And
So you do some singing as well, too, as well.
Hmm?
You do some singing as well.
Right.
Okay. Is there any? What was that like? Because you say you were a rapper. So how did you transition to singing?
I feel like I get more R&B root inside of me, and I really want to be an R&B singer, but because everybody in my family was singers or whatever, but I rap, and then I switch over later once I find my voice and know how to construct it.
Mm-hmm.
So that would make me go into like the melodic side,
Mm-hmm.
because people are like, yeah, the rap cool and all that, but I feel like the melodic, I think that's the way.
Okay. And music also has the opportunity to, so what I could call promote motivation or express your pain a lot of times.
Right.
What does your music do? Is it a combination of the both? Does it sort of help people, motivate people, or is it more so expressing your pain, maybe the things that you've gone through, or is it separate? Maybe it's one or the other.
I would say more so pain instead of motivation, because I don't think I have a song that's like motivating. But I have pain where like I might be in my feelings about a female or dealing still with family issues or whatever the case. It's like I'm always in my feelings. So I would say pain for my music. Because that's where it comes from anyway.
It comes from the pain.
It stems from that.
How do you deal with it, with the music? You deal with through the music, or is there anything else that helps you when it comes to that? Because I know after a while,
Right.
of course, putting out song after song about pain after pain, it sort of gets to that point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I try not to deal with it too much. I let the music take me. But when sometimes I try to switch it up. I sing, I do party records, go out with them. I deal with the pain though. I deal with it.
Okay.
But
and with music, it also has a chance to enhance us as well.
Right.
Enhances our mood.
Right.
It gets us going. Does this music have the same effect to you as well?
Keep me going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel my music keep me going. And then I get inspired from like upcoming artists. I like to be on YouTube and looking up the next new people, whatever. And keeps me going.
So who are those new people that keep you going?
This guy right here, Sakana Rico.
Okay. Anybody else?
Brandon, Els, and my guy from Tennessee, Jay. They upcoming. And they inspire me.
Okay. Are there any activities that you do outside of music that keeps you going besides that?
I do graphic design. I went to school for that. I graduated 2 years. I would draw something. Like I always have an idea. I like to be creative, like hands-on. And I always even if it's a poem, a story, or something. Like even this shirt I made this shirt. This will come out this fall. And it's called Savage Royalties. It's 2 lions fighting because everybody want to be a king, and it's plenty of room. We fighting for that crown. And it says just because you roar doesn't make you a savage. Just because you yap a lot, make the noise, doesn't mean make you tough.
What does make you tough? You think?
Confidence, being real with yourself. At the end of the day, being real with yourself. So, being true to you.
Being true to you. I like that. What are your top 5 favorite albums of all time? If you had to say so.
Okay. 50 Cent, Get Rich and Die Trying.
Now, I want you to explain each one too.
Okay. 50 Cent, Get Rich and Die Trying. Wayne, Carter 3. Bow Wow, Price of Fame. Eminem, the Eminem Show. I believe that's the name of it.
Okay.
And I don't even got a 5th one.
You gotta have 5. I need one more.
Shit. I would say Chris Brown, Fortune.
Okay, so why each one? Give me the rundown of each one.
Wayne. Yeah, Wayne Carter 3 was classic. That man, lyrical genius, self-explanatory. Bow, he had the swag and all that, like I said earlier. Chris Brown, always get that good. He got that good vibe. Keep me going. He got like that. It's like Papi,
Yeah.
Papi, my name. It's Papi. He got that like that pop style on that album. Eminem, dope. Rap guy. He motivates me a lot because of the stuff he say.
What about?
I was like, oh, I gotta pause. I'm like, oh, let me come up with something. So I'll say, all of them has something to do with me being the artist I am today.
Who you think played the most part then out of those?
I would say Bow Wow.
Bow Wow.
I'll say Bow Wow.
So why is it Bow Wow? What is it about him?
I just like how his cadence, the way his resume crazy in the hip hop. I also work with him. We got like stuff in the making. He did drops for my album and all that. But I feel like I don't think I'm lyrical enough for Eminem.
Okay.
But I feel like I'm in that bracket with Bow,
Okay. Did you see when he was doing all those things? I know you see it on the verses he did with.
Right, with Soulja Boy, yeah. I seen his whole career. When he started in 2000, he was 13, I was 7. So I saw that man's entire career. I didn't get to see Eminem when he first started.
Right.
I saw 50 Cent, but I didn't follow him until later, until he got, up there. All these artists, I didn't get to see them pinpoint that, but Bow, I pinpoint him from the beginning to now.
Okay. Is that somebody you would sort of want to replicate when it comes to success or being an artist in that nature? Being able to be so multifaceted where he can do music, he can rap, he can do movies.
Right.
He can do comedy, things like
that.
Right.
I would say, I want to say Eminem on that one. Eminem.
Why Eminem?
Like I said, the way he construct his music and shit. I feel like I can get to that point if I just stay grounded and militant. I would reach that if I just stay consistent. So I would say Eminem. Because he's like the rap guy,
Okay. He's a rap guy.
Yeah.
Are you trying to be the rap guy as well too? Or are you trying to do your own thing?
I'm trying to do my own thing.
You'll stay in your own lane.
Stay in my own lane.
I got you.
But he inspired me to write down.
Okay. Are there any common myths about the industry that you want to sort of go through, and some things that people sort of get misconstrued?
Yeah. So a lot of people say when they hear the word rapper, they think, I don't know, most people I would say think, oh, he a drug dealer, he a gangster. Because we put up that persona. Now, I'm not trying to discredit nobody, but I don't think everybody in the game is actually who they say they are. Not saying it, it's real folks in the game, but then some folks, I don't want to say names, but like it don't stick, You can look at somebody and listen to their music and like, oh, okay, I feel it. It sounds like it's real. And you can look at some people like it don't feel right, It's the vibe you give off. So that's the biggest myth. Myth. I think that's what everybody think. We gangster. Everybody ain't no gangster, Everybody not no thug. We all our own people. So that's the biggest one, I would say.
Anything else besides that?
Nah, that's the biggest.
It's the biggest one.
Yeah.
Well, what can we expect from you for these next 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, the next year, as far as being an artist, doing collaboration,
right,
things of that nature?
Right. Well, like I said, new merch coming. My brand is called the Big Dog brand, and every season you'll get a new animal that represents Big Dog of that factor. And this season is the fall season, so the lions represents Big Dog because they're the king of the jungle. So you can be on the lookout for that. I got a new single coming called Big Mad with Sakana Rico, Els, and Jay. So you can always expect music from me. So
anything else besides music?
Besides music,
multifaceted. So I know you got something up your sleeve, man.
I don't want to say too much.
You want to say too much?
I don't want to say too much.
Okay. So where can our listeners connect with you later on when they want to find out a little bit more about you and what do you do?
All right. You can follow me on Instagram at I am Papi Leva, Twitter _Big Dog _93, And then all the other socials will be listed in the description below.
All right, man. I want to say thank you for coming out.
Appreciate it.